Hi there Virgos, welcome back to my channel The Angel Witch Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. Alright, so this reading is for the week of 27th April to the 3rd of May 2026. Let's start off with the Intuitive Oracle cards and then we'll move on to the rest of the cards, and in the end we'll do the Astro Dice. Alright, so let's move to the Intuitive Oracle cards and see what the spirits want you to know regarding your intuition this week. I've got the two cards. First one is Listen Within. It says the answers lie within. Listen to your intuition's quiet voice. Then we have Journey Within, which says your inner world holds the key. Begin your path by looking within. So let's move on to the tarot and see how your week progresses. Alright, Virgos? So we've got the Lovers card for you guys in reverse. It's all about self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, and fear of commitment. Alright, so I've got the 8 of Cups for you guys. So it's upright and it talks about disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind things. And then we've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about self-care, unpaid debts, one-sided charity, strings attached, power and domination. And then we've got the Fool for you guys. You're holding back on something. It's causing a lot of hesitation, indecision, recklessness, fearlessness, risk-taking, and making a lot of bad choices. And then we've got the Page of Wands, which is in reverse, talking about lack of direction, procrastination, creating conflict, self-limiting beliefs, spiritual path, and newly formed ideas. And then we've got the 6 of Swords in reverse. You will be having a personal transition this week, but you're resisting change. So since you're resisting change, you have unfinished business and you have a lot of emotional baggages. We have the Queen of Wands, all about self-respect, self-confidence, introverted, selfishness, jealousy, and insecurity. It's come out like this because the Queen of Wands is in reverse. So there's a lot of insecurity, jealousy, selfishness, introvertedness. And then we have the 3 of Wands upright, which is all about preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, and overseas opportunities. Okay? And then we have the 6 of Wands. So this week you will gain public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. Let's move on to the next set. Butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. So for the next set, I'd like you to think of somebody. It could even be yourself. Just think of someone, whoever pops into your head first, and we'll figure out what's in the shadows of this person's heart. Negativity. It's like there's a dark cloud above this person. They are very depressed and have extreme moods. And a late bloomer. There's an age gap or immature attitude between you and this person. Very out of sync and needs more time to bloom. Hence the late bloomer. Alright, so let's move on to the spirit animal, the bestial oracle cards, and see what the spirit animals have for you guys this week. The curious hedgehog. All about curiosity, energy, and productivity. It says to pay attention to the things and people around you and discover new opportunities. The loyal dog. All about honesty, loyalty, and dependability. Someone will protect you and guide you between heaven and earth. The next set, the affirmations from the wealth manifestation cards. You have to say this affirmation every day for the week so that this affirmation turns into a manifestation. 1111. You will be the first multimillionaire in your family. Affirm yes. Alright, so let's move on to the astro dice for the overall energy of the week. The moon, the third house in Capricorn. So the moon is all about the unconsciousness, the personal needs, the emotions, the receptiveness, the reflections, the instincts, the moods, the habits, the inner child and the inner mother, the security that your sense of security, the feminine figures, the nurturing figures, the nourishing figures, an interest in cooking or baking. It also talks about intuition, privacy and home. Okay, and then we've got Capricorn, and Capricorn is all about being strategic, determined, hardworking, disciplined, responsible, persistent, patient, masters, intelligent, ambitious, stability, security, burdened, pessimistic, self-limiting, ruthless, rigid, cynical, fearful, authoritative. It could also be talking about masculine figures or business or barriers or control over things. Okay, and then we've got the third house, and the third house is all about siblings, peers, short distance travel, school or early education, the mind, the thinking, the communication, the social activities, the media and the neighbors. Alright, so this is the reading for Virgos. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.